implementation today. Feel free to find whatever space you have. This could be done outside, in your living room, in your bedroom, in your dining room, kind of whatever you're working with, and it's meant to be manipulated to suit you and whatever kind of space limitations you're working within during this time. So just follow along as best as you can and wear whatever shoes you can. And before this, if you haven't warmed up yet, stop this, give yourself a nice warm-up. Definitely don't injure yourself right now. And let's get started. So we start facing the right corner, and you start in a parallel fourth position. Your knees are bent and your weight is on the back leg here, and your your hands are interlaced in a fist. You hold 1, 2, 3, 4. You're in a nice rounded concave position. Pelvis is tucked. And you hold 1, 2, 3, 4. You expand 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you pull back on 1. And you're basically just removing your rib cage from your hands. Let's go back. So we start here. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. When I expand, I'm transferring my weight from my back foot to my left foot in a really nice contained lunge. And my hands in a clasped position. My rib cage is sort of causing them to separate as it comes forward. And my hands are drawing and attached to the sides of my rib cage. So we hold 1, 2, 3, 4. We transfer and expand 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is when you reach your peak of expansion. 8, pull back, 1. Yeah, and that clicks and locks into place. 8, 1. Your foot's gonna go and turns in 2. And that takes your right shoulder over. Yeah, to this side. So we said 1 and 2, 3, 4. That falls along 3, 4. My right hand is gonna pick up my left hand on 5. And it's just in like a high 5 position here. We just went 3, 4. We pick up 5. Transfer our weight onto our left, and immediately there's a hiccup, kind of chasse drag jump thing. 5, 6, 7. And what is happening there is my shoulders are feeling like they're in a space hold, so they don't move, while my pelvis is pushing forward. So 4, 5, 6. My shoulders are thinking back and my hips are thinking forward. And what's happening with my left foot is it's keeping contact with the ground here. So it's not jumping and losing contact, it's very much sliding. You're not supposed to go too far on that. If you feel like you want to bend that leg, totally fine. Let's go from the top and piece that together. We hold 1, 2, 3, 4, transfer 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, pick up 5, 6, 7, we step back on our left, 8, face the front 1. And on that 7, step back, 8, this arm is scooping, coming in to drop down by your side. And it's kind of like you're scraping the inside of your ear. 7, scrape, 8, 1. Good. Pause right here and let's go over it. From the top, I'm going to flip around so you can see and not have to mirror and flip stuff that I'm doing. So, we hold. Let's try it a little bit quicker this time. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. How'd we do? If you feel like you need to back up or go over some things, pause this, rewind, and figure out which parts you need to go over. I'm just going to keep trekking through. So, we ended 7, 8, 1. We dagger this right arm to the left side. 2 and 3. And this right leg kind of floats up as if you're holding a helium balloon, and you let go, and this balloon just effortlessly floats to the sky. So we said 8, 1, dagger, 2, and 3. Yeah, and as you step under yourself with this left, that triggers this leg to float up on its own. Let's talk about this dagger arm. So we do this dagger arm a few times in the piece, and what happens is pretend like a string is attached to your fingertips. It is pulled down this way. This causes my shoulder and then this hip to react, to follow it. So it shouldn't all move at once. That's a different thing. It's more of like a chain reaction. So it pulls, the shoulder goes, the hip goes, and then I fall. Yeah. Oh, and that reminded me, your head gets caught back here too. It's almost like fingers, shoulders, hip, head. And your head is the last thing to move. Da, da. Yes. Try that a few times. If it's new to you or uncomfortable, let's go from 8, 1, going on, 2, and 3, 4, 5. You do a little beat with this right leg. Beat, beat, step, step. Yeah, that beat can be whatever you want. It should feel frantic. It's a moment where you're super precise and grounded mentally and physically. And here is where you kind of snap out of it, and that change, something inside changes for you. And there's kind of like, imagine you're in a trance and all of a sudden someone like does this, and you're like, whoa, where was I for a minute? It's that kind of feeling, but physically. So 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. You melt on your left. 8, 1. And that could be any kind of melt for you. If you could melt back, you could melt side, forward, in an arching way. 7, 8, 1. Can I go on? We're going to dip our right shoulder forward. 2, step back on the right and then left. And 3. Yes. So we dip our shoulder forward, step right and left. And on that left step, kind of our shoulder starts picking up our arms here. On that left step is when your hands engage into this position. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1. 2 and 3. Yes. Going on. There's 2 contractions. They're super small, and I just want you to feel and experience your pelvis coming forward and what that does to your chin. Because everything in the spine is related. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're pivoting on your left foot and staying on your right foot axis. So at 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3. You're facing the back corner. 4, 5. Explode open to the front one. 6, head roll. 7, dive. Here's that dagger again. 8, 1. Yeah. Going from the new part. So we just finished 7, 8, 1, dagger, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, melt 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Yes. And if you're doing this and realizing, wow, my head is lagging or my head feels out of place, right now start implementing your head more. So with my movement, my head initiates a lot of this stuff, especially right here. Head around. Keep your head moving down to get you around. You have to spot to the front still. Explode, head roll, and my head dives down, down to the front. Yes. 1, I'm going on. 2 and 3. Yes. So hold 1, 2 and 3. Yes. From the side view, 1, separate 2, look back at your right arm, and and they pop out, and your hands release from their fists. So we turn around, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. This is the side view again. So technically this is my front. From here, pop out. They come together and clasp underneath your left thigh. Yes, I'm in a turned out position, a turned out forward position. This front foot is popped, heels pressing forward. We're going to chug forward on the left. Here, rock back onto it, flexing this front foot, rond de jambe forward, and we do a swivel and plie, and my head is staying my head is kind of has another place hold, like this shoulder element. My head wants to stay going this way, but my body is trying to go that way. Let's review from 1. So we go, hold 1, 2, and pop 3, 4, 5, chug it, 6, back, rond de jambe, say 1, 2, and 3. So what's happening there is I'm spotting and whipping around my shoulders. They're diving forward to whip this back leg around. I just ended 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 with the shoulders, and, oops, no arm, and 2, arm over, 3, swipe 4, 5, roll up 6, 7, yes. And then we go into some vocals here. All of this is instrumental up until this point. So let's backtrack, and I'm going to face the back so you can take a break on trying to reverse it for yourself. And let's go from 8, 1. So you just went 7, 8, 1, dagger, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, melt 8, 1, 2, and 3. Contract 4, 5, release 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, rock it 6, and rond de jambe, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Questions, comments, concerns? Pause this right now and reverse. If you have any unanswered questions, and review for yourself. If not, let's keep going. So we just finished 7, 8, 1, stick it around, 2, arm, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is where it picks up in speed. And 8, and. That's straight front, shift right, shift left. And 8, and. Everything curls into the front. This is 7 and 8 and 1, 2. From here, I'm just kind of contracting everything in. 2 and 3. This shoulder is rolling back, and this shoulder is rolling forward. So it's kind of like a, yes, it's this groove. Here, this flexes down. This is 3, jump forward, and, sorry, hands are still here. This comes back, 4. Yeah, and you're kind of like putting this mohawk on your head. And 4. This leg comes back, while this again is a space hold. We're not really moving, our weight is falling forward, but for that split second, it looks like we're at an angle. So, again from the top, or that part. And 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Those are the counts. And 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, this is nice precision line. 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. This is like you're making a roof and it falls down on you 2 stories, or twice, da, da. Or at least it appears like it. And there I'm really holding my core, and it's all kind of in my core there. It's just knock, knock, yeah. From the top of that new part again, 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. These are all to her words. I don't know what she's saying, so I'm just going to stick with counts. I do know the first one is, why are you claiming? It's a statement. Yeah. Why are you claiming? It's a statement. Very quick here. So from that beginning again, we had 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. Yes, a little quicker. Also focus. We went 7. Switch to the front immediately on and. So 7 and 8 and 1, 2, back to the corner. A statement and 8 and 1, da, 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 down, down. Those weren't the counts, but here are the counts. 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. So finishing off this last section of the whole piece. So we just have this one section and then we're done. We just went and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7. One detail there. When I come in, everything's coming in. It's my core contracting and all the way to my head. My head is like looking under my left arm actually. It's going that much down. 7 and 8 and we step 1, 2, E and a 3. This is where it gets really quick. 7, 8, 1, 2, ball change, reach, bend. Yeah. 8 and 1, 2, E and a 3. From here. And you're like serving a platter and your feet are whipping together, facing this corner parallel first. 1, 2, E and a 3 and 4. You're lifting this leg up and the tread, and it's a little chug. And this leg brushes through, these arms come back, ball change left, right. From here you push off your right into like an inside turn. 7, 8, you stop at the front, and then you release 1. Wherever you want to go. And that's going to initiate into your own freestyle or improv groove, just to finish out the combination. Alright, last section review. We'll pick up where we snake around. We just did this space hold 7, 8, 1. We snake our shoulders around. 2, arm 3. Draw 4, 5, roll up 6, look 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, E and a 3, and 4, and 5, and a 6, and 7, 8, 1. Whatever you want to do there. So, this beat is really fast. It's like this. 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4 and 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1. That's the timing. 7, 8, 1. So you're up on 7. 7, 8, 1. so you can kind of get a grip on everything without trying to reverse it in your head and on the spot. So let's start to our right corner. We hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand 5, 6, 7, 8. Back 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are you? 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and a 3 and 4 and 5 and a 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Into whatever improv you want. All right, let's try it with music all the way through, and I'll post the track so you can try it on your own and live. Here we go.